All right, let's just get right into it. You see stuff online all the time, right? Viral videos, crazy news stories. But have you ever stopped to think that maybe, just maybe, the story everyone believes isn't the real story? What if it's just a cover for something way, way weirder? Something planned? Because sometimes the things that look the most normal, the most innocent, they're hiding some truly wild stuff. So today, we're going to dig into the evidence that's been right there, right under our noses the whole time. We're going to pull back the curtain on 3 stories you thought you knew. This isn't about just reporting what happened. Nope. We're going to decipher it, explore what's really going on behind the headlines, thanks to some, let's call them alternative interpretations. So first up, the accidental art critics. We're heading to an art gallery in Seoul. Now, the story goes that there was an act of vandalism. But was it? Really? Or was something else going on? Okay, so here's the deal. The official story, vandalism. Pure and simple. But the real story, the one we're digging into, we're talking about a bold, maybe even necessary artistic collaboration. Let's break it down. $440,000. Yeah, you heard that right. That's how much this piece of art was supposedly worth. Just let that sink in. Nearly $500,000 for a painting that, well, you'll see in a second, was kinda unfinished. So this is what they want you to believe. A young couple wanders into a gallery, they see this huge canvas, and hey, look at that. Paint cans and brushes just sitting there right in front of it. So what do? They think, oh, cool, interactive art. Let's get in on this. I mean, it sounds like a simple, honest mistake, doesn't it? But hold on. What if it wasn't a mistake at all? What if it was their civic duty? I mean, let's be honest. They saw a job that wasn't done, and with a few masterful strokes of green paint, they took care of it. They weren't vandals, they were finishers. You know, maybe we just need a new dictionary. The word is defacing, right? But in the art world, maybe that's just slang for an act of profound artistic mercy. When the gallery folks were freaking out, maybe they were just, using insider terms for a much-needed upgrade. It really changes how you see things, doesn't it? And of course, after this incident, the gallery threw up a barrier and a do not touch sign. But ask yourself, were they protecting the art? Or were they just terrified that the public would keep making improvements? A desperate attempt to stop us from fixing their whole overpriced collection. You tell me. All right, let's keep this train rolling. If you thought a secret art world conspiracy was weird, you have no idea what the animals are plotting. Buckle up, we're heading to New Zealand for what looked like a super cute survival story. So the official story is all warm and fuzzy, cute animal resilience. But the real story? We're talking about a tactical military maneuver. Yeah, this wasn't some feel-good nature moment. This was the first shot fired in a war between species. I bet you've even seen the video. There's this huge flood, right? And what do you see? A bunch of rabbits just chilling on the backs of sheep, surfing their way to safety. It's adorable. You think, oh, look at nature. But you gotta look closer. Because let's get one thing straight. These are not cute, fluffy bunnies. No, these are cold, calculating commanders. They're commandeering livestock as amphibious assault vehicles. This isn't a rescue mission, people. It's a D-Day-style invasion. You're not watching Planet Earth. You're watching the rabbit cavalry pull off a perfect amphibious assault. And what about the farmer who saved them? Hero? Nope. Think again. He was a collaborator. He saw which way the wind was blowing, saw the rise of our new fluffy-tailed overlords, and he decided to help them, personally escorting their special forces to dry land. We shouldn't be saying aw, we should be a little worried. Okay, for our last exhibit, we're going deep, under the ocean, into the shady, dark underbelly of the marine world. And forget cute animals. This is a true crime story. I'm talking about the pufferfish cartel. Narcos with blowholes. So the official line is that this is just dolphins being playful, getting a little high for fun. But what if it's not fun and games? What if it's something way darker? What if we've been watching Flipper when we should have been watching Narcos? Okay, so here's what science tells us. A group of dolphins will find a pufferfish. They sort of pass it around, gently chewing on it. The pufferfish gets nervous, releases this toxin, and bam! The dolphins get all loopy and enter this trance-like state. Just a bit of harmless fun, you know? But let's put on our crime boss glasses for a second. This isn't play. It's a business model. Step 1, isolate the asset, the pufferfish. Step 2, extract the product. Gently chew to get the toxin. Step 3, consume. And here's the kicker, the most important part. Step 4, protect the supply chain. Think about it. They hardly ever kill the pufferfish. And why would they? Rule number 1, you don't kill your dealer. So yeah, maybe it's time to rethink everything you learned about dolphins from TV shows. These aren't the friendly, squeaking helpers of humanity. They're the cast of Narcos, but with blowholes, an underwater drug ring run by a bunch of delinquents just trying to get their next fix. Okay, so art critics, a rabbit invasion, and a dolphin drug cartel. After all that, what's the takeaway? What's the thread connecting all of these completely bonkers stories? Well, we've seen how easy it is to flip the script. What everyone called vandalism was actually artistic collaboration. What looked like animal survival was really a military invasion. And what we thought was just playful curiosity, yeah, that was organized crime. And that's the whole point, isn't it? The crucial thing is that perspective changes everything. The basic facts stay the same. The couple did paint on the canvas. The rabbits did ride the sheep. The dolphins did chew the fish. But the story we tell ourselves about those facts, the meaning, that can change completely just by looking at it a different way. So it kind of makes you wonder, right? The next time you see some crazy story blow up online, what's really going on? Maybe it's worth taking a second look, pulling back the curtain for yourself. Because the real question is, what are you not supposed to see?